Okay, good morning, guys. How are you doing today? Good morning, online. Okay, so hope everyone are doing good. Hope you had a nice weekend too, right? Good morning. All right, so anyone new? One person. Okay, three, four. Okay. All right. So there are a couple of people new. So Nana, we started this class few days back. So while going down, you can collect the recordings. So just go through that recordings, it will be fine, and just continue the classes from here. Right. So we haven't entered into the AWS deep technical yet. We are just going with it basics. So just go through this couple of days recordings. That should be fine. Okay. So what did we discuss in our last class? Hmm? Okay, let's have a quick shootout round. And new people, just I'm recapping the yesterday's class, so that you can reduce 1 day recording also, right? So just concentrate, you'll be good. Okay, so what is the full form of AWS? Amazon Web Services. Online, I want everyone to reply in the chat. Okay, Amazon Web Services. So do you all agree that AWS has global infrastructure? So AWS has a global infrastructure. Global infrastructure, that meaning, you tell me, in India, where do we have the AWS data centers? Mumbai and Hyderabad. So in Mumbai and Hyderabad, we have AWS data center. So do we have only in Mumbai and Hyderabad? No, we have in so many places across the globe. So we have it in US, we have it in Australia, we have it in Ireland, we have in Germany, we have in London. So we have so many places we have the AWS data center. So similarly, as we are in India, we should be concentrating only in the India, right? So which is the place that we should be using it? Mumbai, right? Why Mumbai? Why not Hyderabad? Hyderabad is the latest place that we got it here. And then actually we call it as one name, but I don't want to reveal that name. So let's go one by one slowly and I'll reveal it. Okay. All right. So we'll be using Mumbai. So, and also, do you all agree that AWS has a global infrastructure? So, and what is AWS is providing as a service for us? Louder. Which one? Infrastructure. Okay. So, where is the cloud? Cloud is in the remote location. Cloud is in the remote location. So, where is that remote location that we are talking about? Mumbai. Which one? Mumbai. So, what is there in that remote location? Data center. What is there in remote location? Data center. Louder. What is there in the remote location? What does the data center contain? Infrastructure. What does the infrastructure contain? Servers, databases, network, etc. Everything we have it in it. Got this, Nana? Again, one more time, right? So where is the cloud? In the remote location. What is there in the remote location? Data center. What is there inside the data center? Infrastructure. What does the infrastructure contain inside? Servers, a database, everything. So the border here is cloud. So inside that we have the data center. Inside the data center we have infrastructure. Inside the infrastructure we'll put all our servers, database, everything. Right? This is the loop. Okay. So and then and then what did we discuss? Yes. So now, do you all agree that AWS is a group of services? Yes, AWS is a group of services. Okay. And then we discuss about the cloud computing also, single thing. Now, what is meant by computing? Doing the operations in our on-premises, in our on-premise. So instead of doing your computing in your on-premises, computing meaning what? Putting the data, removing the data, accessing the data, manipulating the data, putting up, everything will come under the computing. Whatever you're doing in your computer is called the computing. So instead of doing computing in your on-premises, now you are doing computing in the remote location. What is that remote location called? Cloud. And if you are doing the computing in that cloud, and that is called cloud computing. Got this point? Okay. Then we have discussed about deployment models. So what are the deployment models we have? One more time. Public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. I want everyone to open your mouth and then talk. Okay. Hours and hours you'll talk in phone, no? Huh? Right? Talk louder. So if you start talking, right, your communication skills will also improve, and also the confidence also will get improved, and you don't have that kind of fear. Stage fear also will get removed. So these are very important things, Anna, in your, because you're all babies, no, now in IT career, right? So these are all very important going further, because the stage fear should get removed off. Stage fear meaning what? So you have to get up and talk in front of everyone, like how I'm talking, right? So how do you overcome all these things? Slowly, you need to start speaking, start talking. Okay, now. Okay, again. So what are the deployment models we have? Public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. Very good. So what is public cloud? The provider services which are accessed by everyone is called the public cloud. And what is private cloud, Nana? Services which are accessed within the organization is called the private cloud. Very good. And what is hybrid cloud? The combination of public and private is called the hybrid cloud. And what is an example for public cloud? Which provider? AWS, our Microsoft and Google, everything will come under public cloud. What is private cloud? Oracle, IBM, we have so many things, all rest all. And as where is our baby? Our baby is in AWS. Our AWS is in which cloud provider? Which deployment model? Public cloud, right? So as we have it in public cloud, do we need to more concentrate on the public cloud or private cloud or hybrid cloud? Public cloud, because our AWS is in the public cloud. For that reason, we more concentrate on the public cloud. Okay, of course, we'll talk about private things also, but mainly it is public. And now, then we discuss about service models. So what are the service models that we have learned? Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Is it good to call it as ASPAS SaaS? Don't call it as. Okay. Don't call that as ASPAS SaaS. Clearly explain that in infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and then software as a service. So this is what we have discussed in our last class. Okay. Is it clear till here? Any doubts till here? Any questions? Online? Clear, Nana? Okay. So today what we're going to do, let's talk a little bit deeper upon this service models. Okay. So let me share my screen. Yes, Akash, I'm doing it. Okay. Can you please confirm? Can you see my screen and can you hear me well? Okay. So one more question. If you want to create servers in AWS, so do we need to go to Mumbai data centers and go and create there? How do we create? Through what? What console is that? Amazon Management Console. Louder. Amazon Management Console. So AWS will give you one console, like a website. So instead of calling website, it is good to call it as console. AWS will give you that console. What you do, you open that console, log in it, and do whatever you want. You want to create servers, create it. You want You want to create databases, create it. You want to set up network, create it. Everything, whatever you want to do, everything is through the console only. That is called Amazon Management Console. Your entire infrastructure that you are creating in AWS can be managed through that console. That is why it is called Amazon Management Console. And there is also one more question. Sir, what is community cloud? So I told you mainly there are three types of cloud or deployment models: public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. And there is also one more thing, community cloud, but we don't talk much about it. No one is using it. Community cloud meaning, let's say I told someone example, restaurant example. Whose name I took? Your name one. Naim? Madhu. Right. So Madhu, let's say for example, see, online people are saying Madhu. Okay, so very good, Divya. Good memory part. So Madhu is there. So Madhu, what he did, he want to set up a business. Which business? Restaurant business. So he need to decide. No, he need to serve the food for everyone. Now, if he is serving the food to everyone, that is called public cloud. And if he is serving the food only for his family members, private cloud, right? And then he is serving the food for everyone also and separately for his family also. What is that model called? And now what he is doing is he want to serve the food only for group of people, only for certain group of communities, certain group of people, right? For that is called community cloud. For few organizations, I'm not giving for everyone also. I'm not like I'm giving only for few organizations. That is called community cloud. But no one is talking about community cloud. No one is using. So mostly we need to concentrate on public cloud because our baby is in public cloud. Who is our baby? Not that baby. Okay. Good. So do you all agree that, do you know what is Amazon Management Console now? AWS Management Console. So using this Amazon Management Console, we will connect to AWS and do all type of activities. Okay. Okay. And then do you all agree AWS is a group of services? Agree? If you want to create a servers, there is one service. If you want to create databases, there is one more service. If you want to set up a network, there is one more service. So AWS is a group of services. AWS is a group of services. So I'm writing here, AWS is a group of services. Okay. Now I'll take one example. I need one name. Who is this? I'll draw the diagram and you decide you want to become that or not. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice smile. Okay. Nice. So, so I'll take here who? Rahul. Rahul, I'm taking a name. Okay. Yes, this is Rahul. Okay. Now listen this carefully. Rahul is a client. Who? Rahul is a client. So Rahul is a client. What he has with him? Okay, listen this. I'll tell you like very smooth things. Rahul, what he has having is in his hands, he is having the application. What he has? Can I say website also? You can say website also, you can say application also. So it is, instead of calling website, we should call it as application because you're all future engineers, no AWS engineers. So that's why habituate calling it as application. Okay. So now Rahul has application. That application can be developed in different languages, no? What are the languages that you know to develop? Bava is there. I mean, Java, right? Bava is there. .NET is there. Python is there, right? There are so many. There's so many things. So assume this He has application in his hands. Come. He has application in his hands. Yeah, it can be C plus also. It can be okay, etc. Okay, settle down. ఒక చైర్ ముందుకు తీసుకురా. Just a second, online guys. Just a second. Okay, settle down. Careful. Just a second, online guys. There are few people came in to join our classes, our friends. Okay. The room is full. House full. Huh? అట్లుంటది మనతో. Okay, Nana, settle down. You're done. Relax. Okay, very good. Okay, so welcome on board. Okay, so there are a few people. These are new or old? New, huh? Okay, good. So as maybe I think 5-6 members came, I just wanted to give small 1 minute heads up. Is that fine? No. So because they wanted to join us, right? Okay. So Nana, for new members, so we just started the classes few days back, maybe, and that too, I'm just giving you the confidence that we haven't went into the AWS depth yet, right? So at least 4 or 5 classes happened technically. I mean, those are all basics that has happened, and you will get the recordings for this. When you're going down, you can collect the videos from the admin. There is one person called Rajesh. So thank you, Divya. And online people are welcoming you, right? Everyone, very good. So while going down, you just collect the video recording links, Nana. Okay, go through it in your free time and just continue the classes. You have not missed much. Okay, did they miss much? Other people? Louder. No. So just next previous 2 days classes, if you listen also, that should be fine completely. Okay. Very good. And also, by the way, if you don't know my name is thank you. My name is Riyaz sir. Okay, people call me Riyaz sir. And also, I have 17 years of experience. I'm a real-time guy who has a work on multiple companies. I also a director for one of the company and cloud department head for my existing company, and also work on multiple projects, US military project, everything I'm doing it, right? So what I would say is you are with the right technical guy. Okay. Asif Singh, we are good. Okay, good. Welcome, Nana, online. Welcome, new people. Okay, so thank you online for waiting on this, and thank you. Okay, all right, so let's come back to the topic. So the topic here is today, what we are talking about is, there is one question here. Sir, I have a doubt. The AWS is public, then everyone use, then storage more usable, then more need data centers. Okay, so there is a question from Ashok from online. What he's saying is, sir, AWS is public cloud, no? What is the meaning of public cloud, Nana? Accessed by everyone. Accessed by everyone. So that is the reason why it is called as public cloud. And his worry is, sir, everyone is using, na? That meaning they need to keep on increasing the data centers or not? Okay, I'll give you the example like this. You said no. What is your favorite restaurant? Bawarchi, you said no. Okay, where is okay? Bawarchi is in, let's say, in my Amirpet. There is a Bawarchi restaurant, and the taste is super good. Everyone started eating, and more people started coming in now. What he'll do? What he'll do? New branch he'll do. Correct or not? So new branch he'll start in another place. There also everyone came. What he'll do? He will start expanding like anything. Yes or no? But as a customer, as a guy who go and eat it, do we need to worry about how many branches he's opening? Vellama, tinnama, right? You go inside, eat it, and come. That's it. Enough, right? Similarly, here also in AWS also, you no need to worry about, right? How many people, how many people they want to serve. No worry, because we are paying a lot of money for them, and they are getting a lot of money. They can increase the number of branches. Here, branches is nothing but there is a separate name. We'll talk about that name, right? So and in India there are two branches now. Where are those two branches mainly? Mumbai and Hyderabad. Like this, if in India there is a lot of customers are increasing in every city. In Bangalore also they'll start. In Chennai also they'll start. For at the moment, they are now only in Mumbai and Hyderabad. Other people they're accessing Mumbai place and Hyderabad place, whichever is near for them. Okay, Ashok, is that clear? Okay, Nana. So come back here. Oh, I have it in virtual machine. Will there be only? Okay, my people will answer. There is Rakshita is asking, sir, I have a doubt. In virtual machine, will there be only one application server or both database servers in the same machine? Which one is recommended? Is it recommended to keep application and database in the same machine? What will happen? Will you keep Tamu, Jerry in the same machine? Same room? So in virtual machine also, any machine, if you take physical machine also, virtual machine also, is it recommended to keep multiple components in the same machine? Not good. So for application server, you need to have a separate server. For database server, you need to have a separate database server. Like this. Okay. Okay, Nana. So let's come to the topic today. So now we are talking about service models. For new people, I'm recapping. So we are talking about service models. What are the service models we have? Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Louder. Which one? Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. We have three service models. Good. Now I take an example as Rahul. So that is Rahul, nice looking guy. And then Rahul has what in his hands? Application. Louder. What is in hands? That application can be developed in any language, no? That application can be developed in Java. That application can be developed in Python, .NET, whichever it is. Assume that he has an application. Now what he did is, he has application in his hands. The code he has. Is it possible for him to use the code as an application? No, no. He need to put somewhere in the server. Then he'll need to access the URL. Yes or no? Yes or no? If you want to access Facebook, if the Facebook give the code to you, is it good for you? Arey, why I need code, Ray? You put it in somewhere and give me the URL, I'll access it. No, simple. So what he did was, Rahul, he came in the market and started shouting. Arey, oh, in the market. Someone in the market. I am Rahul. I have application in my hands. Can someone take this, put it in somewhere, give me the URL to access it? I want to access my website. I want to access my application. So he started shouting it. You understand this point now? He came in the market, he started shouting. Anyone in the market, please take my application and put it somewhere. Give me the URL to access my application. I'll access it. I want to give it to my customers. So when he started shouting like this, one person started calling him. Generally, how they call if you go outside? Strangers. How they call? This is only, no? So this guy also called, and Rahul is looking here and there. Who is calling? And he saw some person and he said, come to me. And who is that guy? All the time AWS only. Huh? Okay, so that guy is infrastructure as a service. What is that? So that guy name is infrastructure as a service. So yes, infrastructure as a service. This guy came and he said, hello, Mr. Rahul. My name is infrastructure as a service. Nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you. Then infrastructure is telling, how can I help you, Rahul? And Rahul said, what is the problem with what is the question of Rahul? Take the code, take my application, put it somewhere, give me the URL to access it. Give me the URL to access it. That is his only question. So what now infrastructure as a service need to tell about himself? No. So infrastructure as a service started telling about himself like this. Are Babu Rahul. What I'll do is, Rahul, do you have your own data center? What is your answer? Everyone online, what is your answer? Does the Rahul has the own data center? No. Rahul, are you interested to set up your own data center? Answer is no. Why? The problem, you know, right? They're having the data centers problem. So many problems, right? Is Rahul is interested to set up his own data center? No. So Rahul don't have data center. Rahul doesn't want to, set up his own data centers. Nothing. And Rahul want to access some other's data center. I don't worry. Ray. Take this application, give me the URL. That's it. So then infrastructure service is telling, don't worry. I have my data center. You no need to worry about your data center. You know you don't have data centers. You no need to have data centers. Nothing. I have the data center. You access my data center. Whatever you want to do it in my data center. Who will handle the data center here? Infrastructure as service is handling it. Who is handling? And now, instead of saying infrastructure as service, who is the best example for infrastructure? Who is the guy? Who is the provider providing infrastructure as service? AWS. Who are? So now, can I take instead of infrastructure service? Can I say AWS now? It will be easy. Yes. Who is the example for infrastructure service? AWS. Now, AWS is telling to Rahul. Rahul meaning every one of you are Rahul. Every one of you are Rahul. So infrastructure as AWS saying, Babu, customers, that means you all, you no need to worry about the data centers. I have my own data centers. You log into my data centers. You want to create servers, create in my data center. You want to create databases, create in my database, in my data center. You want to set up everything, set it in my data center. You want to secure, everything I'll secure it. So you don't do anything. I'll do everything behalf of you. So what? So now AWS is saying, Babu, Rahul, I have my entire data center like this. See? So in here in the back end, he has all these things. Okay. So what does he has? Guys, does the AWS has network? Does AWS has data centers? On top of it, does the AWS has virtualization also? Remember, yes, virtualization also. On top of it, you can create virtual machines. So on what does a virtual machine contain? Operating system. On top of it, you can put the data, and upon top of it, you can put the application. So AWS is saying that, Babu, I have my own data center. I have my own network. I have my own virtualization. Everything I have. Do you need to worry? No. This is very important question. Do you need to worry about all these things? No. What you need to do is, AWS is telling, I'll give you one console. What I'll do? I'll give you that console. What is that console name? Amazon Management Console. What is that? Amazon Management Console. AWS is saying, I will give you one console. Go inside that console and create whatever you want to create. Right? So what is that console called? Amazon Management Console. Amazon Management Console. And in that Amazon Management Console, I told you there will be multiple services, no? So if Rahul want to create server, and remember, And congratulations to you. I am telling you I am revealing the first service in AWS for you. So Nana, if at all you want to create servers in AWS, there should be one service, no? I told you AWS is a group of services. Come. You can take, boys, if you don't mind, can you pull a couple of chairs? Kind-hearted persons. Or we have it here, Nana. You take this. Hold on, guys. Okay, take this too and you can sit here. Okay, you can sit. Okay, good. And people are saying, people are here who are Maruti is asking, sir, what is virtualization? Remember, what is virtualization, Nana? See, virtualization meaning you have a host machine, physical host machine. Do you remember host machine? A physical machine is called the host machine. So this is the physical machine. See, this is a physical host machine. Now, what do you have bottom in the host machine? What do you have in the bottom? Excellent. On top of it, what do you have? Which one? Hypervisor. Very good. So on the bottom, you have hardware. On top of it, what do you have, Nana? Hypervisor. So what is that hypervisor? Excellent. What is the hypervisor? Virtualization layer. So virtualization layer, once you install this hypervisor, once you install this virtualization layer, on top of it, what do you create? Wow, very good. What do you create? Virtual machines. So small virtual machines you can create. So this topic who has missed, please go through my previous recording. You'll understand this. All right. If you don't understand, like me, you can ask me anytime. I'll explain. Okay. See here. Now, AWS has this host machine in the backend or not? AWS in his AWS data center, he has a host machines like this or not? Yes. What the Rahul will do is, AWS is telling to Rahul, Babu Rahul, you have application to you with you, no? Go and create the virtual machines in my AWS, in my data center. See here, go and create a virtual machine in my data center. You go and deploy everything. You go set up, you configure, you do everything. What I will be providing is only infrastructure. What I'm providing here is only infrastructure. Yeah. Right? Or else I take this. Nice one. Okay. What I am providing here is infrastructure. Guys, one more time, please here. So there's so many people coming in. Okay. One more time. See. So AWS is providing data centers for us. Is it possible for you to go and create directly in data centers? No. How do you do everything? Through what? Amazon Management Console. If you want to create a server, there is one service, Nana. There is one service in AWS that is called EC2. What is it called? Louder. EC2. Congratulations. This is the first service that I'm revealing in AWS. What is it, Nana? EC2. The full form of EC2 is Elastic Compute Cloud. Very good. This is a certification question. What is the full form of EC2? Elastic Compute Cloud. No problem. Malini, just continue. Right? Elastic Compute. And Nana, this is also an interview certification question. I'll tell you how the certifications looks like. Okay, see here. You don't see the paint and see me and tell me the answer. What is the full form of EC2? This. Okay. But the question, but in certification they'll give you the options. First option here is Elastic Compute Cloud. Second option, Elastic Cloud Computing. Third option, Elastic Cloud Compute. Fourth option, none of the above. Very good. Which one? First question, first one. That meaning, so in AWS, in certification questions, they will confuse you like this. For that reason, you need to put it in your brain, no? So the full form of EC2. So what is the full form of EC2? Elastic compute cloud. What cloud? Compute cloud. So what are you doing in the cloud? Computing, no? So that is called, but don't use computing here. It is called compute cloud. Elastic compute cloud. So you should not forget this. Okay. See in my eyes, I'll do this and you'll fix in your brains. Okay. So what is the full form of EC2? I'll say you repeat it. Elastic compute cloud. One more time. Elastic compute. One more last time. Elastic compute cloud. Very good. And you will not forget now. Elastic. So EC2 is one of the service in AWS, Nana. If you want to create what? Virtual machines. What you want to create what? This is also one interview question. If you want to create a virtual machine in AWS, which is the service do you use? That is the answer. Again, right? So if you want to create a virtual machines in AWS, which is the service do you use? EC2. EC2. Got this point? Right? This is an interview question. So this is how they'll ask. And also, one more step I'll do. Instead of calling virtual machine, from now onwards, call it as instance. What is that? What is that? Online people, what is that? Write down, everyone in the chat. Instance. What instance? EC2 instance. What instance? I'll ask this question. What do you create in EC2 service? What instance? EC2 instance. Samjhe? Got this? Which is a service in AWS where you can create virtual machines? What are the virtual machines now called in AWS? What instance? Bas, enough. Right? Slowly we'll go. Virtual machines is nothing but we call it as instances. What instances? EC2 instances. EC2 instance. Okay. If someone asks, Arek Babu, can you please explain what is EC2? You will say EC2 represent elastic compute cloud. Elastic compute cloud. Okay, what is elastic compute cloud? I'll tell you in simple definition. Simple. Nana, can you tell me everything in AWS is a service or not? That is why it is called Amazon Web Services. Everything from AWS is a web service. So now, EC2 is also a web service. EC2 is a service from AWS where you can create, what you can create in EC2? Virtual machine. Definition done. Again, so if someone asks what is EC2, you call it as Elastic Compute Cloud. EC2 is a service from AWS. What will you do? Where you create a virtual machines. Simple as that. I'm writing for you. Okay. EC2 is a AWS service where you can create virtual machines. What is that virtual machines called in AWS? Instances. What instances, Nana? EC2 instances. Got the point? Super. Okay, now see here. Very important thing now. See here. Very good question. Priyanka is asking why it is called elastic. Park that question, Nana. We have the topic coming in. Okay. You tell me, guys, there is one more certification question I'm asking. See how many certifications you are answering now itself. Okay. You tell me, who is responsible for network virtualization operating system? Or who is responsible for only these two? Customer, provider. Louder. Right answer. Who is responsible for virtualization in data centers and all these things? Provider. Who is our provider here? That meaning AWS has data centers, no? Are you responsible for that? Who is responsible? Provider. Whatever is there inside the data center, network, virtualization, everything, who is responsible? Provider only. Now, on top of it, you create a virtual machine through Amazon Management Console. Through which service? EC2 service. You open EC2 service and you created a virtual machine. Where does it go and sit? Here only. That is this one, no? So here, like this, you go. And here, this is a virtual machine that you create. Yes or no? That is a virtual machine that you'll create. Okay, now, what does the virtual machine contain? Instance only. What does it contain inside? It contains operating system. It contains the data. And you put your application inside. You tell me, who is responsible for this? Operating system or data application. Who is responsible? Customer. Super, Nana. So this one, bottom one, provider. And this one, customer responsibility. You're getting it? You're getting it? Baba, back. See there, backside. You understood? If you are not able to understand, just raise a hand. I'll repeat it. Okay. So again, I'm saying now. So network, data center, virtualization, whatever is there in the backend, who is responsible? Provider. Who is responsible? Provider. And we go and create a virtual machine, which is a service where you can go and create a virtual machine. EC2. In EC2, we go and create a virtual machine. What does the virtual machine contain? Operating system, application, data. And I'm asking one more certification question here. In infrastructure as a service, listen this carefully. In infrastructure as a service, customers are responsible for what? Bolo. Application, data. Very good. Very good. In infrastructure as a service, customers are responsible for what? Application, data, operating. That meaning whatever you put inside it, who is responsible? You only know. Okay, so now AWS saying, okay, now I'll give you one real-time certification question that we got few days back. I mean, in exam. Listen this question carefully and you answer. Okay, I'll take, what is your name, Nana? Madhu. Madhu, huh? So many Madhus. Huh? Okay, so now we have Madhu. So what Madhu did was, see, a couple of minutes, Srikant. So what Madhu did was, what she did is, she went and created a virtual machine in AWS. She put an application inside it, and then she hosted everything. And she gave the URL to the customer. Some hacker came inside the application, inside the virtual machine, and then he hacked the data. Whose responsibility is this? Customer or provider? Louder. Customer or provider? Okay. Customers, how many? Rest are all providers. Okay. So for this reason, AWS came up with something called shared responsibility model. What model? Shared responsibility. AWS knows these kind of customers will be there. So you cannot say to AWS, right? So you cannot say to like Bomarilu, you cannot say to the customer saying that everything you have done AWS. So the problem here is, Nana, whatever you do inside the virtual machine, who is responsible? Customer. So some hacker came inside your application and hacked. That meaning who is responsible? Customers are responsible, not provider. Who is responsible? Customer. And AWS is telling that, clearly telling that, Babu, customer, I don't have access inside your machine also. You created a virtual machine, no? AWS saying, I will not have access inside your machine. You put whatever you want to put. I don't have access. I don't care what you put in. What I'll give you is, I'll give infrastructure. You create virtual machines. That's it. And whatever is happening inside the virtual machine, who is responsible? Customer is not a provider. For that reason, AWS came up with something called shared responsibility model. Shared responsibility model. What is that model called? Because of this confusion, many customers has clearly AWS telling that, Babu, whatever is there in my side, that meaning network code, data center, virtualization, whatever that I'm handling it, if there is any problem there, who is responsible? Provider is responsible. Whatever is happening inside the application, data, operating system, whatever is happening in your application, whatever is happening in your data, whatever happening in the operating system that you created, everything, who is responsible? Customers. Does AWS has access inside the virtual machine? No, AWS doesn't have any access inside your virtual machine. So guys, in infrastructure as a service, AWS telling Babu is telling to Rahul, I will give you the whole setup. You go and do whatever you want to do, go and do it. You want to create server, create it. You want 100 servers, create it. No problem. I'll give you the capacity. Who should do everything here? Rahul, customer should do. What AWS is providing? Infrastructure. What AWS is providing? Infrastructure. AWS is just providing infrastructure. On top of it, you can create whatever you want to create. Is it clear, Nana? Clear, everyone? So hold on. So online, you have some announcement from your admin. Sir Srikanth sir, over to you for a couple of minutes.
Good morning, all. Thank you, Riya sir. Can you hear me? Online students, can you hear me? Please confirm in the chat box. Yeah. Okay. So the link is going to be changed from Wednesday. Okay, the link is going to be changed from Wednesday, and a lot of students have filled the Google form also. So those have paid and not yet filled the Google form, please fill the Google form, which I am sharing in the chat box now. Okay, please fill the Google form. Those who have paid the fees and not yet fill the Google form, please fill the Google form so that by tomorrow afternoon or evening 4 o'clock, you will be added in the app portal where the classes will be happening. Okay, you'll be getting the link to your WhatsApp number. While filling the Google form, please give the WhatsApp number what you have shared with me. Okay, so that we'll be adding you in the Naresh IT app portal to join the classes from Wednesday. Tomorrow evening, sir. Tomorrow evening by 4 o'clock, you have to pay the fees, because from 4 o'clock we'll be sharing the links to your WhatsApp number. Okay, for fee related queries and non-technical queries, you can send me a message in WhatsApp. I'm sharing my number once again. Please save the number. If you have any queries, you can drop me a message in the WhatsApp or you can call me in the WhatsApp. Please don't do the normal call because I don't have proper signals at my place. So it won't be that clear. It's better you call me in WhatsApp. I've shared my number also. So from Wednesday, we are going to change the link. So please complete your formalities by tomorrow 4 p.m. so that we can add you in the app Naresh IT app portal to attend the classes from Wednesday. Tomorrow also you can join with the same link. Okay, and those who have joined late, like Friday, Saturday, or today, you can save the classes. We'll be sharing you the video links of the classes which happened till Saturday. You can go through them, and if you're comfortable, you can pay and continue from Wednesday. Tomorrow also you can join with the same link. Is that clear, guys? Can you please confirm? Yeah. And one more thing, guys, when we share your Google Classroom link, those who paid the fees and we have added you, we share you the Google Classroom. I'll be sharing you. So once joining the Google Classroom, only one account, the email ID which you have shared me, okay, to Naresh IT, only that email ID should be signed in. And if you have multiple accounts in your device, like laptop or mobile or system, you can't join the Google Classroom. Before you click the Google Classroom link of yours, which we share you, you have to sign out all the accounts and keep only one account signed in. And after doing that, then you can click the link. Then only you are able to join the class. Is that clear, guys? Can you respond in chat box? While joining the Google Classroom, only one account should be there in your device. Please sign out all the accounts and keep only one account which you have shared us signed in. And one more thing, is that clear, guys? Yeah, once your doubts are clarified in chat, in WhatsApp, please don't respond me. Still, I'm getting responses from you. Once your doubts are clarified, okay, thank you. Please don't do that because I have to respond to a lot of other students also. It will be difficult to respond to other students if you respond me, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, sir. Yes, sir, thank you. Sir, thank you, sir. Guys, tomorrow join with the same link. Huh? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Srikanth, sir. And thank you offline and everyone for waiting. So please follow Srikanth sir instructions to avoid all kind of other things. So good. I know most of the people have already done. So please follow that process. Okay. Okay. Let's come back. So quickly, I'm recapping it. Say yes or no, the answers. Okay. So which is the first service model that we are talking about? Infrastructure as a service. So Rahul, the question with the Rahul is, Rahul has application in his hands. He is shouting in the market saying that Babu takes this application, put it in server, give me the URL. And who is the first person that called Rahul? Infrastructure as service. Who is the provider for infrastructure service? AWS. So AWS called Rahul. Rahul, come here, and started explaining. Rahul, I have my data center. You no need to handle the data center. What I will give you is the console. So using the console, you set up whatever you want to set up, you set up it up. Okay. Feel like your own data center. You feel like your own data center. So generally we have this feeling, no? Array, if I have my own data center, I could have done so many things. But here also, AWS is saying that, Babu, please feel this data center is yours also. But directly you cannot access, you will be accessing through the console. So now Rahul want to create a virtual machine. Which is the service in AWS is used to create a virtual machine? EC2. What is the full form of EC2, Nana? Elastic Compute Cloud. So you open the EC2 service and he created a virtual machine. So it will go and sit in the AWS data center, no? Yes. So now, what does the virtual machine contain? What is the architecture? You have operating system, you have data, and then application. So you will be creating it. Now, question here is, who is responsible for network data center virtualization in the backend? Provider. Who is responsible, Anna? Provider. Chitty, who is responsible for application data and operating system? Customer. So instead of asking like this, people will ask you like this. In infrastructure as service, customers is responsible for what? Very, very, very good. So application, data, and operating system. You should not miss any of this. One also you should not miss. If you miss one also, right? Now everything will get changed. So application, data, and operating system. Is this clear now on infrastructure as service? So please don't completely blindly move on AWS saying that I am on AWS, you are completely responsible. No. That is why we call it as shared responsibility model. You are responsible for something, I am responsible for something. You are in your place, I am in my place. You don't come to my place, I don't come to your place. Understand? This is infrastructure as service. Okay, now Rahul started thinking, oh, this, I thought, what. Okay, good. So now, very good, Divya. Thank you for the letters. So respect boundaries, correct. You need to respect AWS boundary and AWS will respect your boundary. And also one more interview question. Does AWS has access inside your virtual machine? Very good. That is pakka, nana. Fix it in your brains. Very important in complete course. So does AWS has access inside the virtual machine that you have created? What are the virtual machines called in AWS? Instances. What instances? EC2 instances. Does AWS has access inside your EC2 instances? No. Fantastic. Okay, now this is the thing from infrastructure as a service. Now Rahul started thinking, oh, okay, infrastructure as a service. That meaning I need to do everything by myself. Does AWS doing anything here? No. AWS is giving what? Only infrastructure. Rest everything will be done by Rahul. When he's thinking, and some other guy also started calling, Rahul, come this way. So he's looking here and there. Who is the other guy? Platform as a service. So next guy is platform as a service. So let's listen. So this Rahul came to platform as a service and said, Babu, who are you? He said, I am platform as a service. And by the way, platform as a service is a very serious guy. He said, to whom you went to first? To whom you went to first? Tell me, Rahul. Whom he went to first? Because he is enemy, no? Competitor, no? Right? Platform as a service, infrastructure is always Tom and Jerry. Always Tom and Jerry. So this guy, platform as a service telling, where did you went? Rahul said, infrastructure as a service. What did that guy said? Oh, Rahul said, oh, infrastructure as a service. No, oh, he will give entire data center. He will give entire infrastructure. I will be going setting up everything by myself. So he's telling that you feel entire data center is yours only. So he said like that. Oh, did he said like that? Oh, now I'll ask one question, Rahul. Yes. Infrastructure as a service is telling you that. Oh my God. Arey, aram se bhai. Okay, I got scared 1 second. Okay, so but I love that concentration. Very good. So what he said is the question that platform as service has asked is, Rahul, infrastructure as service said that he is giving you the complete infrastructure. Very good. Who need to create a virtual machine? Rahul need to create a virtual machine. Who need to deploy application? Rahul need to deploy application. Who need to secure the application? Rahul need to secure the application. Rahul, do you know all these things? Oh, my amma. Question, right? Valid question only, no? Rahul, do you know all these things to do? Rahul said, no. Arre. Point, no? So platform service set a right liar point, right? So Rahul said that I don't know to do all these things. Then platform services told that I will do for you. I will do for you. So you don't to worry about creating virtual machines. You don't to create. You don't to worry about deploying the application. You don't to worry about what is happening in the backend. Just give me the application to me. Give. What is there in your hands? What is there in your hands? Application only. Give that application to me. And sleep. Don't worry. Forget everything. So here in platform as service, he said that, correct, Divyas, are you saying very nice things, yeah? The Divyas is saying that, my hona, right? Platform as service saying that, my hona, I am there for you. You don't need to worry about creating virtual machines. You don't need to worry about deploying the application. You don't need to do nothing, no. Simply give that application to me. I will do everything behalf of you. I'll give the URL to you. In infrastructure service, he need to do everything by himself. He need to generate a URL by himself. But in platform service, everything will be done by the platform as a service. Okay. So now here is like this. So platform as service also telling that, Arey, Babu Rahul, I also have infrastructure. I also have network, data center, virtualization. I have everything. On top of it, I have virtual machines also. Question here is like this. Network virtualization, now this time OS also. That meaning virtual machines is handled by whom? Provider or customer? Customer or provider? Hey, customer or provider? Provider. Yes, sir. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Okay. All right. So there is an announcement. So after this class, those who are new, right? So I'll be taking the backup class for you. Just I'll give you the overall what we have done in couple of days. Okay. This will help you for you to just cope up with the couple of old classes. Okay. Now, okay. Now see here, guys. So network, what data center virtualization, including operating system, who is responsible by whom? Provider. Because who is creating virtual machines here? Provider only. User, customer is not doing anything. Customer has what? Application. What does the application contain? Data. Code is nothing but data only, no? So here, application and data is responsible by the customer. Application data is responsible by the customer. Okay, this is customer responsibility and this is the provider. Now question for you, Nana, Chiti. Now question for you here is, in platform as a service, customer is responsible for what? Application and don't include OS. Very important, right? So you now understood. So here you tell me, do we need to worry on the servers on platform as service? No. Do we need to worry about the? Do we need to worry about whatever is happening in the backend? Do we need to worry on the servers? Nothing. No, nothing. So everything he will do, and he'll give you the URL to you guys. In this case, do we need to worry on the servers? What is your answer? No, no need to worry on the servers because servers are handled by whom? Provider. And tell me, servers are handled by the provider. Do we have control on the servers? Do you have control on the servers? No. No control on the servers. So this is platform as a service. And I would say, who is the example for platform as service? Azure. AWS, Azure. Tom, Jerry. Right? So here in platform as a service, I would say Azure. Okay, now simply now, guys, infrastructure service does done, platform as service does done. And now there is one more person seeing from the corner. Would say, which one? Software as service. And that guy started calling. Hey, hello Rahul, come here. So Rahul went to that guy and he said, my name is software as service. And he's also serious guy, very serious guy. And he said, Rahul, what is these two people said to you? Who are those two people? Infrastructure, platform. Rahul said, oh, infrastructure. In infrastructure as service, he will provide the infrastructure. I'll do everything. In platform as service, I no need to do anything. I need to just give the application. I just need to give the application. Everything is completely managed by the provider. And Rahul asked, software as a service, what will you do for me? He said, I'll do everything for you. I'll do everything for you. Oh, everything, ah. Okay. Take this. Rahul is saying, take this application. Hey, don't give that application to me. I will give the application to you. I'll give the application to you. Are nahi bhai, I have this application. I want this application. Hey, no, I'll give the application. Are no bhai, are chup. Zzz, zzz. Right? I'll give the application to you. I don't care about you. I don't care about you, Rahul. I will give everything for you. That meaning here. Okay. So here, you tell me here. Based on this, you tell me, Nana Chitti, all these things are completely managed by whom? Provider. So he don't listen to you. Everything he'll provide to you. And if you start shouting also, Arey bhai, I have my own application. No, I will give application to you. Arey, I want ABC. No, I'll give DF. Access that only. Example. So we have software as a service. Nana, you're accessing Zoom now? You guys are accessing Zoom or not? Do we have any control on the Zoom? Do I have any control on the servers of the Zoom? Do I have any control on the buttons of the Zoom? Whatever he is providing, I want to use it. That's it. Zoom, Dropbox, Webby, whatever the software that you are getting it, everything is software as a service. Zoom is also software, no? That's why software as a service. Take Zoom, take Facebook, take that, take this. All the softwares will come under the software as a service. Right? My rules, my wish. Whatever he provide, you need to access it. And here, I would say, our Salesforce. Have you heard about this? That Macha will come under software as a service. That guy will come under software as a service. Is it clear? Getting it? Now, question for you here is, oh, don't worry. Do you need to worry about Salesforce? I am your maths tuition master. Do you need to worry about social? No need. So I'm teaching AWS for you. Do you need to worry about Salesforce, Azure and all? No. So you're learning AWS. Okay, now question for you. Nana, think and answer. So I'm sharpening your brain. Okay, so think and answer. So you know infrastructure service, you know platform as service, you know software as service. Out of these three service models, which one has more job opportunities? Service models, I'm saying. Infrastructure, platform, software. Some people say platform, some people say infrastructure, some people say software. So you have mixed feelings. Yes or no? Okay. I'll ask the questions, you reply. Based on that, you only decide. Chitti, here everything is responsible by whom? What will you do there? What will you do there? What will you do? Nothing, no. Use it. For using it, a company will pay for you. Right? You just need to use it. That's it. You just need to use it. So do we have more opportunities here? Okay. Coming to platform as service. So in platform as service, customers is responsible for what? Application data. That meaning application meaning code. You write the code. Are you writing the code? Developers are writing the code. What will you do? What will you be doing? What will you do there? Just the audience, huh? So virtualization, data center, networking, everything is completely managed by providers. Developer has the work. Do you have the work here? So coming to infrastructure as a service, applications, and what are we responsible for? Customers are responsible for application, operating system, and data. Applications are developed by developers. Who will host it? Who will secure it? Who will configure it? Who will create the infrastructure? Who will set up the infrastructure? You. So that is the reason why you have more opportunities in infrastructure as service. And who is the baby there in infrastructure as service? AWS. That is why AWS has a lot of opportunities. I am not saying Azure doesn't have any opportunities. Azure also have opportunities, but compared to AWS, Azure are having very less opportunities. Right? So for GCP also will come. And one more important thing. See, sir, AWS is providing infrastructure. Does AWS is providing only infrastructure? Huh? Does AWS not providing platform? That AWS is not providing software as service? So guys, AWS is providing platform also, AWS is providing software also. AWS is growing. AWS is number one in the market. Why? He is genius in all the service models. That is why he's number one in the market. So, but the question is, sir, then why he called it as infrastructure as service? Let's say, for example, I came here to teach AWS. Since many years, I'm teaching it. So you call me AWS Riyaz sir. I started teaching, for example, DevOps. For example, will you call me DevOps Riyaz sir? You will call me as a AWS because you liked a lot, right? And how many things I do also, you will be identifying me as a AWS guy only. Similarly, in this AWS came in the market saying that, Are Babu, take my infrastructure. Then he got a stamp on his face saying that you are an infrastructure person only. Are nahi bhai, I'm providing platform also. Are chup. You are an infrastructure guy only. Are I'm providing software also. Re? No, you are an infrastructure as service guy only. So remember, AWS is also providing platform as service. Now you might think, sir, guys, very important. See here, sir. In AWS, we need to do everything, no, sir. But in platform as service, we just need to give the application everything he'll do, no. That kind of things AWS is not doing. You got this question. I'm repeating the question again. See, in infrastructure service, in AWS, we need to do everything. We need to create mission. We need to host the application. We need to do everything. Correct? In platform as service, do we need to do all these things? Who will do all these things? Provider, no. Sir, if AWS is also doing like this, it will be good, na, sir. For us, the work will get reduced or not? Yes or no? Remember, guys, AWS is also doing that. And congratulations to you. I am revealing the second service today, and that service name is Elastic Beanstalk. What is that? Elastic Beanstalk. So, Elastic Beanstalk is another service from AWS. See, Elastic Beanstalk. What is this, Nana? Say that. Elastic Beanstalk. If someone asks you Elastic Beanstalk, you can say like this. It is used for easy and quick deployment of applications in AWS. Anna, what is that? Say this. Easy and quick deployment of applications in AWS. Again, one more time. You're writing, I know. See here, one more time. So which is the service will act as a platform as service in AWS? Elastic, louder Chitty. Elastic Beanstalk. So what is the definition of Elastic Beanstalk? It is used for easy and quick deployment of applications. Who will do? AWS will do. You don't do. You will not? No need to do. So if you ask, sir, if platform is also doing the same thing, why can't AWS doing? AWS is doing. This is also one of the example. So here, how many services that you know that I have revealed today? 2 services. What are those? EC2 and Elastic Beanstalk. What is EC2? Elastic Compute Cloud. What is the definition of EC2? EC2 is a web service from AWS where you can create what? Virtual machines. What are the virtual machines called? EC2 instances. Okay. So if I don't want to deploy applications, AWS want to deploy automatically, I will just give application. Which is a service that will help? Elastic Beanstalk. What is the definition of Elastic Beanstalk? Easy and quick deployment of applications in AWS. Clear? So, excuse me. So easily, I'm saying one more thing. The difference between infrastructure, platform, and software. Let's say, for example, as you always say, which is your favorite food? Biryani. Okay, you take biryani. So let's say, for example, Anna, biryani is there, no? Let's say you want to eat biryani today. You want to eat biryani today, for example. So there are multiple ways, no? So there are multiple ways. First way is you prepare yourself. Yes or no? Go out, go to shop, purchase that, this and everything, all ingredients, right? And you prepare however you want to prepare, you prepare. That can be different styles. You prepare the biryani, you eat by yourself. Infrastructure as a service. Yes or no? Everything you do, however you want to do, you do in your own style. But you are getting all the ingredients. AWS is giving all the ingredients for you. You want to do, you prepare everything by yourself and you did infrastructure service. Now, and then one more thing. Let's say you want to eat biryani, but you don't want to prepare. Can you go to the restaurant? You go to the restaurant, you order biryani, you eat it. Biryani is yours. Do you worry how it is getting prepared? Do you worry what is happening in the kitchen? Do you worry about who is prepared the kitchen prepared? Platform as a service. Back end everything is handled by provider. You are eating it. Biryani is application. And last one, software as a service. You don't go anything. You don't go anywhere. Ready to eat is there, no? What is that? Or Swiggy, Zomato, order it, you get it, eat it. You don't go anywhere. Everything is managed, prepared, delivered by provider. That is the big differences between infrastructure, platform, software. Clear? Everyone, is this clear till here, everyone? Excellent. Super. Don't leave the class until I say. And so guys, what are the two services that we have learned? I need full form. One more. What is common in between? What is common in between? Online, what is common in between these two names? Elastic. Elastic Compute Cloud, Elastic Beanstalk. What is common? So you need to know what is Elastic, no? In AWS, everywhere it is Elastic, Elastic, Elastic. So tomorrow, I'll be talking about the 3 T's. What is? 3 T's. Rangu, Ruchi. No, not Rangu, Ruchi, Chikajanam. But I'm saying here the 3 T's. The 3 T's are very, very important. So 3 T's. Number 1, elasticity. Say that. Scalability and high availability. What are the 3 T's? Elasticity, scalability, high availability. One more time. Elasticity, scalability, high availability. Because without these 3 T's, you cannot move further. So because you understand in AWS service also we have Elastic. You need to know what is Elastic now. So let's talk about the 3 T's in tomorrow's section, which is very, very, very important. Got it now? Super. So any questions? Sorry, I took 3 minutes extra. Yes. See, Satish, we can use both. We'll go with Putty. Any other question? Don't leave the class until I say, please. Any other questions? Any other things that I will help you with? So, okay. So I think they have no questions. Yes, we use it. Sir, in a SaaS application also provided by provider. So we don't need, no need to write Kumari, Ratan Kumari. No need to write any code. Security in platform service. Security in platform as service. Guys, in platform as service, who is responsible for the security? Both. From application point of view, you are. From rest of the point of view, provider. I have received, Ashish, you will get reply today. Do we use Putty? Yes, Deepthi, we use Putty in real time. Yes. If software is there, then why customer will go for infrastructure? So, customer, because everything is not ready as a software, no, Vishaka. So there are few customized applications also, right? Prithviraj, no. For that you need DevOps. If any other application put in cloud data center free, is any pay or application put in cloud data center free? So of course, nothing, guys. Double Urike Rao, right? So here, that meaning, so whatever we do in our AWS, we have 1 year free tier. Which year? How many years? 1 year free trial. So everything is free. Whatever we do, we don't get any bills. Okay. After 1 year, we'll get, but it's not. We'll do Katham in 60 days, right? So no issues. Good. Sir, I'm not doing. Can you please what is put in? Don't worry. That's what I said. Guys, oh, that's a reason why I don't take new words. Don't forget about putty. Okay. So putty is one of the tool to connect to the Linux machines. But if I don't explain the topic, don't worry. I'll explain the income some other class. Some experienced people ask that question. That's why I replied to them. Other people, no need to worry on that. What would be the class timings? 9 to 10:30 or 10:15. Yes, Akhil, correct. Super. Any other things that I can help you with online? So, no, Ashish, no. That is DevOps. Super. So tomorrow, don't miss the class. And do we need Linux also here in this class? Not in this class, but I said those who have opted my AWS classes, Linux is free for you from other trainer. So they will give you Linux end-to-end classes from other trainer. So whatever is coming, any Linux commands in our class AWS, I'll explain that. But if you need full-fledged Linux classes, that is free for you. You can join that when admin says to join. No, Abu said no. Okay, Nana. So I'll be taking all your questions every day also. Don't worry. So please join tomorrow if you have any questions. Can you give the final CC for today, please? Online CC with smile. Smile is good for your health also, my health also. So smile is always good. Keep smiling. Excellent. So that is all, guys, for today. And I'll see you tomorrow with the next important, beautiful topic. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Have a nice day and see you tomorrow. Don't miss the classes. And if you have any doubts, you can reach me. And if required, we can have backup class also. But definitely we'll take it. Okay. So for now, you can online, you can leave, and then we can connect tomorrow. Don't miss the class tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.